hostiles. Over. Approaching entrance, but no sign of anything.
Affirmative. Stay focused. Report status. Over.
Lots of blood, lots of dismembered body parts, and nothing else.
Clear, and 233 will be clear on it, and for E. Edward, and
Fuck, it's dark down here. Turning on night vision. Found a room, Overlord. Preparing to enter.
Affirmative. Any survivors?
No signs of life, just dead bodies. Possible they were survivors during the outbreak.
Continue further. There could be survivors still around.
Affirmative, the rooms are empty. Heading back to go in further.
Be careful. There could be possible hostiles.
Hold on, Overlord. Just heard a noise. Gonna go investigate.
Be careful. Could be possible hostiles in your area.
Possible contact. Looks to be a lost soldier. Proceeding to approach. Oh shit! Hostile contact! Overlord proceeding back to surface. Multiple hostiles inbound on positions. Requesting evac stat.
Evac is on the way. Over extraction with coordinates of 34, 12.
Fuck. Overlord, streets are not clear. Lost contact with Alpha Squad. Moving towards the bridge. Shit. Shit.
Monroe? Do you copy? Monroe? Do you copy? Respond. Is there a problem in your area? Monroe? Ah, shit. Commander, this is Overlord. Requesting immediate action. Prepare to Houston for touchdown in almost 600 hours.
15 years ago, a deadly virus of lab origin broke out in the city of Asheville, a community with over more than 60,000 residents. Most of them perished from the hellish virus that had swept the streets, some only making it out on the evac choppers after the city was walled off, and every sort of signal was jammed in and around the place. The United States government was well aware of the outbreak before things even started to go south. They dubbed the virus's name as H1NZ-23, an infectious virus that was almost straight from hell itself. I'm part of the cleanup group sent in by the US government to make sure their mess was mopped up before any sort of catastrophic world-ending event could take place. At least that was the plan, before all communication in the sector was cut off. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. It's only me behind these walls. We originally called it Ground Zero for infection, or Day 1 of the epidemic to come, I guess. I had strict orders to keep my distance from the infected, and to keep myself from getting any bodily fluids, such as blood or saliva, into my mouth, or around the eyes. It wasn't going to be easy. "5 days on a battlefield was nothing to me, but this mission was nothing like I had ever been assigned to before. During briefing, I was told I'd face an enemy worse than any terrorist I'd ever fought or killed. They sure were right. These fucking infected. They were fast, strong, and bloodthirsty. Apparently, it wasn't just the fluids that posed a risk of infection. The bite of one of these things was even deadly, as it was a guarantee to turn into one. And even worse, there was no cure. A chance anyone would be immune was slim to none. Not going to lie, this mission terrified me. Another part of the mission that was more or so to do on the side was finding the missing teams they sent in before me. Alpha Team, of course, was the first cleanup crew they had sent in, which consisted of 7 well-trained soldiers, like myself. Only issue is, like the rest of the teams sent into this sector, most of them never lasted, and we had lost communications. The fate of them at this point is unknown, but I can already guess what happened. This is going to be a very, very long night. Shit. Recording 1 of 5, possibly even 6. First night of the mission was unsuccessful. No sign of any infected. Not sure why my outside contacts are not answering me. I need to know the approximate location of activity, but without air support of some sort, it'll be hard to cover all this ground. I feel like I'm in solitary confinement with nothing but the sounds of rain, thunder, and whatever ambience noise there is. Being the only possible human inside of a walled-off city is pretty lonely. I've been in some shitty places before, but the stench of rotting bodies and death around does not help. "30 hours into the mission, and I had encountered my first infected target. The fucking thing was terrifying. It looked up, screeched, and began a full-on sprint with murderous intent in its eyes while it was gnawing on something that had been chewed up by the previous infected. Yes, like a zombie, in case you were curious. Disturbing isn't the proper word to use at this point anymore. I was told these things were violent, not hungry for human flesh. Whatever the case may be, this assignment was starting to become the least of my worries. I was told to never question orders, but from what I had witnessed after the target was KIA, there was something else going on. HQ needed to know.
Jared, what's the status of the situation? It's been over 24 hours, and I want to know how bad is it in there.
Situation is worse than we thought, Overlord. Haven't seen many bogeys since touchdown. First encounter was 0300 hours ago. Infected individual was eating the flesh down to the bone off a corpse. Enemy is KIA.
Eating? Soldier, these infected individuals are not zombies.
Then explained why it was eating a corpse. The report only stated that they were aggressive, not hungry.
Perhaps our scouts missed something then. I was never told about this either. I'll head to Section 36 and talk to Dr. Ryans.
Roger that. I'm heading out to map the city out and work my way slowly into the heart. I'll radio back in 0800 hours and report.
Affirmative. Proceed with caution, soldier. Avoid direct contact with the infected, and stay away from the dark zones.
Recording 2 of 5. The looming fog over the city is haunting. It's tough to think of all the scared civilians that perished in this place. Headquarters wanted me to stay cautious and try to find Patient Zero and capture him alive, if possible. If I'm going to do that, I need to map the entire city and try to find Zone Zero where it all began. The only problem is, I have no idea where Zone Zero would be, or what I would be looking for. Perhaps where the most bodies lie?
Houston, come in. It's urgent. Jared, are you there? Come in. It's very urgent.
What is it, Overlord?
The reports on a test subject sent from AAA haven't been able to replicate the same behaviors that you encountered. They seem to show no interest in humans or animals in general.
Roger that, Overlord. I'll be heading west of the city to send out the drone to be able to help map out the entire city. I'll proceed with the assignment after. But I do have a question though, sir.
Permission to ask.
How exactly are you going to collect the tissue sample without flying in?
Keep the samples in the special biohazard container you brought with you. Do not lose them. Dr. Ryans and I will be assigned to fly in at the end of the mission to collect the samples alongside with you. Ryans also asked to keep tabs on the behavior of the infected.
Keep tabs?
Yes, like journaling, but more so studying the behavior of how they act when they're not alert. Like, for example, when they are alert, if they possess the ability to alert others around them, if they are more active at night, etc. Since Alpha Team failed their objective, we know little to nothing about these things.
Yes, sir. I'll work to the best of my ability to try and gather information on them. I'm heading out. Sun's going down in 0200 hours, and I'm not waiting to find out if I'll become the next meal for these freaks.
Affirmative. Stay safe.
Will do, Overlord. Will do. What the fuck? Oh shit. Sun's going down. Fuck. reporting 3 of, well, however many. The infected seem to be more active at night. However, today I noticed an underground entrance the horde came from, indicating that there's more to the city than it seems. I was never told about the city having anything underground. Perhaps Patient Zero resides down there? I don't know, but tomorrow morning I'll have to contact Overlord. Oh, God. Absolutely fucking atrocious.
Houston, come in, Houston! Houston, respond! Operation Sleeping Queen has been scrapped. The mission is abandoned. Someone has broken... Our pilot will... 1600 hours. Prepare evacuation.
Do not approach Patient Zero. I repeat, do not.
Overlord? Come in. Overlord. Are you there? What's going on? Shit. Overlord. Damn it. No signal. Maybe the tower went down over there. Signal almost seems to be jammed, though. I'll have to make my way back to camp.
Hey, you. I see you in that building. Go through the exit in the back. Be cautious. These things are more intelligent than they're made out to be. As soon as you open that door, make your way towards the water and up the bank, towards the abandoned warehouse. I'll be waiting.
They're all dead. We're the only ones left. We were the first to be sent in, but they were too fast and strong for us. Their numbers outweigh us in ways we cannot describe. Perhaps you have more info about everything.
Who are you guys anyway? I'm confused what this all is.
My apologies. My name is Sergeant Moreau, but in this squad they call me the Unknown Soldier, or the Unknown. This is Private James and Dr. Smith. We're in the Alpha Squad that was sent in about a month ago. Or what is left, at least. That was 4 men out there. May God rest their soul.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that, Sarge. This entire city is surrounded by death. It's a cloud none of us seem to be able to escape. Anyways, allow me to introduce myself. Special Forces, Jared Houston. Specialized in search and destroy missions. I used to be part of a specialized private military group known as the Joint Strike Force, but yeah, I can't talk much about it.
Strike Force? Huh. Heard about them. Classified as all hell, though, as far as I'm concerned. You seem alone. What happened to your group?
I'm one man. Lone wolf, I guess you could call it.
What? One man? Are you fucking kidding me? What did they tell you about this mission?
All I was told was a sweep and clean mission to clear the city from the infected. And that it was to prevent a catastrophic world-ending event. And that it was absolutely vital to make sure that none of the infected got out.
So they sent one man to do an army's job. Idiots. We've been told the same. There is no hope left for the city. And if I was them, I would bomb this fucking city off the face of the goddamn earth. No survivors. Nothing.
Not going to happen, Monroe. We had strict orders from the president to make sure we didn't cause mass panic in the general public. Bombs would only let the world know that something was going on.
Perhaps. Either way, the city is gone. We've been scouting for ways to get out, keep our distance from those things. We've had a few close calls.
I didn't even know anyone could get out of here, to be honest. Was given information stating the entire city and surrounding forest area was sealed off.
Of course there's always a way out of here. If you can make it, that is.
Yeah, well, make it or not, I have a mission to do, and I'm not going to abandon it anytime soon.
Your mission is a fucking execution. Be warned. There's more to this than there appears.
What do you mean?
If I may, my name is Dr. Smith, Army Virologist. This virus is highly contagious. Every route out the city has been sealed off, including manholes, tunnels, the forest is walled right off. Monroe is right, there seems to be something off about everything here.
You guys seem pretty knowledgeable about everything that's going on. What exactly happened to this place?
This virus, H1NZ23, as Dr. Smith has stated to us, is what started all of this. Supposedly a military aircraft carrier carrying a supply container was going towards a AAA research facility, but they had lost contact with the unit.
This is ground zero of the virus. The plane was found on the outskirts of town, near a water treatment plant. At first we had thought the contaminants of the container were safe, until closer inspection showed us the container was tampered with sometime before the crash. The people who worked at the water treatment plant were the first to be infected. Then more cases kept popping up in the city. Eventually we caught on and quarantined the city. Trying to keep everyone calm was a lot harder than expected.
And among those workers at the plant is Patient Zero. He's the key to finding out a cure for this virus in case of an outbreak outside these walls. However, I personally think we should kill every last one of these bastards.
So, this virus is in the water supply? Good thing I didn't drink the tap water from any of the houses here. So Patient Zero is among all of those who are infected. That will take months to figure out.
Well, not necessarily. There's an underground entrance somewhere in the city from the bombs the army dropped. If you can get underground and figure out where the majority of these things hang around, we could probably destroy most of them with the explosives.
Listen, we need to make contact with the outside world. There's an airbase not far from here. We could contact, but our signal is jammed to the military. Somewhere on the outskirts of town they put a jammer down. We need to take that tower down in order to move on.
Look, Monroe, I have a mission. I can't be doing your dirty work for you. This is on you guys.
Listen, Jared, if you must know, we have been in the same boat as you. We need to get rid of the jamming system on the outskirts of town. The tower needs to be taken down, and from what we can gather, it would benefit all of us, including you.
I sent out a drone a few days ago with armed explosives. The problem is the explosives didn't detonate. If you can get there and set them off manually, we can unjam every signal around here and get in contact with that airbase 20 miles from here for an evac. It's our best bet?
Well, I guess like Doc said, it would benefit all of us. Why didn't we just cut to the chase to begin with?
Sorry, but it's been non-stop arguing from the day we've been here.
And stressful.
Indeed, Private. Stressful. Anyways, if you need us, use Channel 4. Be aware. Once those explosives go off, the entire city will be on your ass. Be prepared, and good luck.
Nothing new to me. I'll keep in touch.